Screen, entire screen. Can you see my screen now?
It's loading. Yeah, I see your screen.
Okay. In the previous session, we have discussed about how we can create a new company code, which is the basic requirement of the SAP. Either you are working in the financial accounting module or the controlling module or the like material management or the sales or the distribution. So if we come to the in SPRO or SIMG, we in the day before yesterday in the enterprise structure, we have created one company code with the copy function. This one is edit, copy, delete, check company code. We have performed this one. Now we will edit that company. If we take the position 1101, this one we have created, and if I make the double click, you will see that all the details except the code, because the code was a 0001, but now the destination company code is a 1101. But all the details were copied from the company code 0001, like the name, the city, the country, but currency we had made the change one, and all other details are okay. So now we will change that all the details. Like we have assigned the name like ABC Food Company. This name we have assigned to the company, but now we are actually creating the company code, which is the legal requirement and the basic requirement and the technical requirement of the SAP for the any other modules like sales and the distribution and the material management and so on. City is which city? Which city in you are now?
Geneva.
Geneva. Geneva.
VA.
Geneva.
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Current country is Switzerland. CH.
Yeah.
And language we will set as a EN, as a English. These are the basic details, but if you want to maintain more details like address, mobile number, email address, postal code, city, country, and so on, you will press this button, that is the address on top of this, and now you can maintain more and more details here. Like here I will also maintain the ABC. Search term is sometime very important, especially when you are creating the vendor and the customer master data. When we will create this one, we will see that how much these two fields are important. Country is CH, and you can also make the like the here postal code, city code, region, and if you come down, you can also maintain the telephone number, mobile number, and the most important is the email address, because the maximum correspondence are done through the email instead of telephone or other like the postal addresses and so on. And SAP has provided more and more fields. For example, these are the two lines. But if you think that these two lines are insufficient and you required more lines, then there is a on the right side there is a plus button, more fields. When you press this one, now you will see there are two more lines. And here in the address field, street address field, region, you will when you press this one, now you will see there is street 2, street 3, and street 4, 5, and so on, like the district and other city. You can maintain more and more fields. So SAP has provided too much details and too much in fields to accommodate these ones. So I will say this one, and this is the small but very critical and important function for creating the company code. After creating the company code, we will create at least one credit control area. This is the credit control area because in the sales and the distribution, where as we have discussed in the previous session that we will implement the credit control, credit management. And in the credit management, as we have discussed that we will categorize all our customer according to their behavior of paying amount to us. If they pay on the due date or before due date, we will raise the credit limit. And if they are defaulter or they cannot pay within the due time, then we can restrict or decrease the credit limit and so on. So there, for that one, the basic functionality in this regard for the credit management is the defined credit control area. We will create one credit control area and I'll assign this one 1101 and currency is the CHF. Update is very important. If you open this one, now you will see there are three options. If I open this, normally we use, if you not select means, if you leave blank means no update from SD documents, means while functioning in the sales and the distribution side, SAP will not update the documents with regard to the credit management. But now you have a three options. One is the 12, 15 and 18. Normally 12 we select for that one because in this, in the 12 you are asking that at what level you apply the credit limit or how system calculate the credit limit for any customer. Means if you select the 12, it means you are asking that system that please open order value on time access, means the you will add all the amounts of open sales order. Which sales order are open? Any sales order which is not delivered and not paid is a open. If the goods are delivered and invoice is the billing is okay, then this is the not open. Open, you will add all the amounts of the open sales order, and if the order is created and the delivery is in process, then also add that amount. And if the billing document is not yet done, then also add all these three and then calculate and compare these three values with the total credit limit. If it is beyond that limit, means if these R values are greater and the credit limit is smaller, then stop to create further sales order. And like this one, for example, if you select 15, it means that you have no concern about the open sales order and you are applying only check on the delivery, open delivery and the open billing document. And if you select 18, it means the open delivery value for the sales order, billing and the billing document. It has no concern with the delivery document. So these are multiple options that which value you want to add for credit limit comparison. So normally when you select 12, it means you have a maximum restriction you are applying on these on your credit limit functionality. But if you select 15, it means that you are not looking towards the open order, say open sales order. You are only looking to the delivery, open delivery and the open billing document and so on. So normally we select 12, but it depends the organizational behavior or organization requirement with that which the what organization demands from you in the configuration side. Fiscal year variant we have not yet created, but I have assigned, then we will change after that one. Fiscal year, for example, if I 12 period calendar year, I select this 85. Fiscal year means the year that shows that how many total financial periods in one year and how many special periods in 1 year, and which and when it start and when it ends. It doesn't means that fiscal year variant shows or give the information that either period is open or closed. It has no concern. So if we look, there are two different concepts in this regard. There is a difference between fiscal year variant and posting period variant. Okay, so fiscal year variant only provide information how many periods in one fiscal year, how many no, how many normal periods and special period. We will discuss normal difference between normal and special period when we create the fiscal year variant. And posting period variant shows which period is open or closed and how periods are opened and closed. So there is a big difference between fiscal year variant and the posting period variant. Fiscal year variant has nothing to do with the opening and the closing of the periods. And on the same or the vice versa, posting period variant has nothing with the quantity of the periods or when it starts and when it ends. Normally, for example, there is a trend that normally periods start from, for example, 1st July and fiscal year is closed on the 30th June, or period financial year start from the 1st of the April and it ends on the 31st of the March, or if you go to normal circumstances, then it may be treated as a calendar year, like it start from the 1st of the January and end of the 30th 31st of the December. So this is called the fiscal year variant. But posting period variant control either period should be open. For example, this is the July and July is the 7th period, and either it should close or open, or June, that was the previous month, it should be close or open. So these are all treated through the posting period variant. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the difference between posting period variant and the fiscal year variant. Currently, I assign the calendar year. Calendar year means start from 1st of the January and end on the 31st of the December. But if you require that any other fiscal year variant start from any other month, then we can create and we can assign. Now, these one default data for automatically creating new customer. Now these functionality are no more applicable or required to configure in SAP S4 HANA. Earlier in SAP ECC and SAP R3, these are the important, because these are directly inherited at that time when it was in ECC server and SR3. When you configure here, for example, risk category, you create the risk categories like not I create, maybe someone has created or not, like these someone has many created, like no default risk, low default risk, medium, high default risk. So people have created categories A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, and so on. You can create and assign the credit limit. For example, if you select here and assign the credit limit of 1200 Swiss franc, it means that any customer who is a good category will adopt this maximum credit limit and then represent. But no, SAP S4 HANA, all these credit limits are now shifted from here to the business partner master data, like to whom you say that the customer master data. Each customer can be defined as separately, not only the risk category but also the credit limit, and you can also assign the date there that this is the credit limit. Earlier in ECC, there is a separate screen instead of the customer master data in which you can define the credit limit of overall credit limit, current fiscal year credit limit, company code credit limit. But now all these are available now in the uh, business partner master data. And the top of that is the credit control area. So only need to configure credit control area, currency, update, and the fiscal year value. If you want to apply for all the company code, then you can select. It will be by default. It will be available for all company codes.
Mm-hmm.
We will assign the name credit control area for 1101 company code. Define business area, functional area. These are the optional things. If you want that uh, you want to get the company reporting at business area level, functional area level, then you can create, but there is no need for that one.
Okay.
Segment and profit center is also not so much important. In the controlling, definitely we will use some cost center uh, at any level. So we will maintain the controlling area. Maintain controlling area. We will create a new entry. Normally, controlling area is directly related under to managing all the functions of the controlling. For example, if I open a new session and in the accounting, you will see that these are the two main modules. One is the financial accounting and this one is the controlling. Financial accounting means the FI and the controlling means the CO. So the node or the important thing in the financial accounting is the company code which we have created, and the same pattern every module has some more basic master data requirement the which is very important or the to create at the first level. So for controlling, we will need to create the controlling area. Like, and if you create the controlling area, then you can create the cost element, cost center accounting, internal order, and all these functions are available for you. So I'll create the controlling area and I'll say that my controlling area is equal to company code. So I will press this button and system is
Mm-hmm.
asking me that which is your company code. I'll say this one is my company code. Company code already assigned, okay, because we have copied this one. So I will change, remove from that one. We will come to the controlling. I'll come to the controlling and then general controlling and then organization and maintain controlling. Maintain controlling area, and this is the 0001 controlling area and assignment to company code, and I'll take the position 1101. This is company is automatically inherited in this one. I'll remove this one, save, and now I'll create a new controlling area because earlier system is generating the error that this company code has already assigned some other controlling areas. Now I'll maintain a new controlling area. New entry 1101. Controlling area is equal to company code. Now you will see that all the details are copied from that company code.
Mm-hmm.
Controlling area is same as the company code, but if you have more than one company code, means you want to make cross company code transactions, then you will have to select the second option. But I have only one company code, so I will not select. System has this is not the fiscal year variant. We have assigned the fiscal year variant as the 885. Okay. Cost center standard hierarchy. You can assign any some characters for cost center hierarchy. So I will save this one. Yes. Now activate some component. For example, with from which fiscal year you want to start. For example, I would say, okay, start from 2000. System will automatically assign the maximum limit, that is a 9999 fiscal year. Cost center, I will activate this one. And okay, order, I will not activate commitment, activity based costing. Sales order, I will activate this. And okay. And the last one is assignment of company code. I think system new entry. Raise exception. AC.B. That is. I will look in this one. I come to back
Mm-hmm.
for other configuration. In the definition, financial accounting, we have discussed that the important thing is in the financial accounting, credit control area and company code. After that, we will come to the logistic journal. In the logistic journal, the most important thing is to create the plant, because the plant is the thing which is very important for the production and the manufacturing and the delivering of the goods. So either you are using the functionality in the logistic module. If you come to this module, logistic main, you will see all the modules. Either it is a material management, governor risk, sales and the distribution, like production process, plant maintenance, customer service, and so on. So all these modules like the project system, manufacturing management and optimization, global trade management, all these modules will use the plant. That is why they have provided this to the creation of plant under the logistic journal module, not under any sales and distribution or the material management. So first we will create the plant. Define copy, define plant, new entry. I'll create a plant with the same code, plant for 1101, and I'll assign here only calendar. That is double nine means the international calendar. I cannot assign here any country, region, year or the city, because they are in the gray field or the display mode. So for that one, when I make the save button, system will automatically create show the this screen for detail address. So plant for now when I will now you will see system has automatically inherited the country or region code from the address screen. You cannot
Mm-hmm.
change from here. But if you want to change, then go to this address screen, and then you can change the country, and the automatically system will change this one. And after that, there is a need to create the location of the plant, that where this plant is located. So this is the defined location. And whenever you create this as open to this screen and press a new entry, system will first ask that please enter the plant for which you want to create the location. This is the location. This is not the storage location. This is the location in which the plant is actually situated. And maybe your plant is divided into two parts or the three parts. Some plant portion is working in one city and some plant is working in other cities, so you can create multiple locations for your plant. Mm, I'll assign the location, for example, 010, location 1 for
So when you say location means the physical place, like can be a country or
no,
state or.
this is the physical location in
Mm-hmm.
which this plant is actually situated. This is maybe some area of your city, and city or the town in which your manufacturing process is going to be done. So this
Okay.
is actual location of the your plant. If you want to create more and more location against one single plant, you can create. System will allow you. This is not compulsory that your plant is situated only within one area. Maybe it is separated within one city. It can be separated in multiple locations. After that, the important thing is to create the division, because if we come to the screen of creation the sales order, that is the transaction through which we create the sales order. It is a VA01. VA01 is the most important transaction code which in the sales and the distribution, because this is the core functionality of sales and distribution through which we create the sales order. And from for that one, you will see that important thing is these three things are important for creation of the sales order. One is the sales organization, other one is the distribution channel, and third one is the division. So these three things need to be created for each organization. But the sales order type, it is just like a document type, like we use in the financial accounting. In sales order, we use the order type. So it is already pre-delivered in SAP. You can create more and more order type according to your requirement. By default, there are many are available. Like if you make F4, you will see that 157 order types are available, but it doesn't mean that all are the standard. Many are created by other test user in SAP, and the most and important order type which is a pre-delivered by SAP is a OR. If I sort the order type JKLMN OR, this is OR. OR is the standard order. There are
Mm-hmm.
multiple order types like rush order, pre-goods delivery, and so on. Like this one, this is SO, rush order, pre-good delivery, and so on. OR is the normal standard order. Irrespective of the order type, there is need to create three important things: sales organization, distribution channel, and the division. And the division comes under the logistic. So it means that the division function field is available for all the modules that come under the logistic functionality or the logistic mode. So we create the division. Division means like you can say you want to divide the production of your all the commodities into the different types. For example, you create the two. You can also create the divisions with your locality. For example, one district is a one division, and other district is a other division. Also, you
Mm-hmm.
can also create the types of the commodity like domestic usage product and the commercial usage product. So it depends upon your requirement that how you divide your reporting side and the material side for the handling of the things. This is only just like the divisions of the sales order according to your requirement. For example, if I 02, I think 02 is available. Local. One thing is also important that it is not necessary that you create for your specific company. You cannot create or you can the division for one company. This is while creating you will see that there is no such assignment to any other company or the sales organization. So it means that it is defined at the client level, and the everything which is defined at the client level, it means it can be used many and many are all sales organizations. So normally we do not recommend the assignment of any company name or sales organization name in its local division. Okay. So important in the logistic journal, you will create the plant, then location of the plant, and then the division. Valuation a level, no need. If you come here, by default, valuation of your material management is at the plant. So it means the valuation area is a plant. When you say that valuation area is a plant, it means at any time when you there is a need to use the valuation area, you will use the same code for which you have created the plant for your organization. If I have created the plant with the code 1101, then definitely my plant then my valuation area is also 1101. So and this is only one time configuration while you start the installation of the server. After that, this change
Mm-hmm.
is not possible.
Okay.
And then this is the most important sales and the distribution here. Here first you create the sales organization. Like in the financial accounting, we have created the company code. In the sales organization, sales and the distribution, we will create the sales organization. Define sales organization. For example, I'll select this one and I'll make the copy or the new entry, whichever is you can want to use. This
So
is
what is a sales organization? What is?
why system is asking the sales organization. Sales organization is, you can say, the primary component for the SD module.
Mm-hmm.
If we come to the this in the accounting, for financial accounting, the primary component is the company code. In the controlling area, primary thing is the controlling area, and the same thing in the material management, important and the primary component is the purchase organization, and the sales and the distribution module, the primary component is the sales organization. Without these creating the primary component, SAP will not allow you to create, to assign any transactional data. If, for example, if I come to here in the material management and in purchasing and then creating the purchase order, for example, here ME21, and this is a screen in which you create the purchase order. You will see that in the header, where is the organization data? SAP asking that please enter the purchase org. If I have not created and configured the purchase organization, that it means that I cannot work in the material management module. So every module has some basic component that need to be created and configured first. So for sales organization, sales and the distribution module, it is primary responsibility to create the sales organization. So I'll create the sales organization like here 1101 sales organization for ABC. Okay, so I have created this one. System is saying that in the address bar, please remove these character and post them into the second line, because the limit is the 35 character and I have written 40 characters. So in this way you have created the sales organization. This is not too much complicated. Sales organization calendar, we will assign that double line because this is the international calendar. If you see the double line, where is the double line? This one, international. Have you ever created the calendar, or what is mean by the calendar?
Calendar means the day that you're gonna work, the day off,
Yes,
or you start this basic, the basic thing.
yes.
I created many years ago. Yeah.
Okay, you are absolutely right. The calendar means the combination of two things, the working days and the holidays. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can create if your organization is working 5 days a week or the 6 days a week, and you want to work on the gusted holidays, then you can create your, or you can modify your existing calendar and you can create your own calendar also in SAP system. So we have created the sales organization, and important after that there is a distribution channel. Distribution channel is also like the division. Division is also two character and the distribution channel is also two character. 0 distribution channel for local product. There is a checkbox here like hide in. You can make hide in F4 search. For example, if I come back to the sales organization, it will not be visible here. This is the sales organization, and my sales organization is 1101, and I make this one as a hide. For example, there are some organizations that are very secretly I have created, and I don't want to use that anyone can find these organizations with the help of F4 helper. So when I come to this screen in which VA01, I want to create the purchase sales order. Here when I make the F4 search, system will show me all the sales organization that I have created, but it will not show. Okay, it is showing this one. But normally, when I make this configuration, hide in hide specified entry in the input help of organizational unit in processing. You can prevent sales showing up in the input help. And in sales technique, you do not by maintaining the corresponding field in the hide column in the enterprise. Okay, I will show. I will see that why I after making the hide, it should not be visible here in the F4 help.
Mm-hmm.
And I will see that why system is showing again if I make this as a hide, and you will leave this one. Now, after creating the sales organization and the distribution channel, know what comes next. Maintaining the sales offers and the sales groups, it is an optional. If you want to create a sales office and the sales group, normally sales office and the sales group is relevant in that scenario if you want to maintain the transportation system also. Transport management system, TMS. TMS means the if you have a multiple delivery buses and the vehicles, and you have a many routes on which you want to like there are other courier. If for example, if you want to working with the courier services like the DHL and other international, they in which they have a delivery buses and the other vehicles, and you want to maintain the transport routes and the management and the freight charges for each delivery goods, then there is a need to create the sales office and the sales group. Otherwise, without transport management system, it is not compulsory to create the sales office and the sales groups.
Mm-hmm.
Services, there is no need to define enterprise service organization. Material management is the storage location, purchase organization, no need because we will not work in the MM side. In the logistic execution, only one thing is important to create the shipping point, because the shipping point is the point where you will start the delivering of the goods. After creating the sales order, the next process is to deliver the goods. So shipping point is important from where you will ship the goods to the customer. There are multiple shipping locations to home from where you can create, for example, 1101 location 1 city 99, and when I make save this one, then system will ask me to enter the detail of the shipping point. You can create multiple shipping location from which you will send or you will deliver the goods to the customers. Loading point and maintain transportation planning point is not compulsory. And perhaps you have listened about very important functionality or important module, that is the EWM, extended warehouse management, in which you create the warehouses of your plant or your finished product or your raw material, And then, and when you create a warehouse, then for each warehouse, you create some racks and some other storage points, and you assign that racks and storage points the numbers. And when you create a finished goods or the raw material, then you assign that exact pinpoint locations of warehouse to that materials. Then system will automatically show, keeps the record that how much uh, raw material and finished product or the trading products are available in your warehouse, and where it is available right now. So after that, now we have defined all these things. What we have till now defined, some things in the financial accounting, and then logistic journal, sales and the distribution, and then logistic execution. But we have not assigned to each other these one. Now we will come to the assignment, and we will assign all these things with each others.
Mm-hmm.
For example, in the financial accounting, we will assign company code to credit control area. We have created separately company code, and we have created separately credit control area, but we have not make the assignment of both the things. So I will assign this one. Company code is 1101. This is credit control area is assigned by default because I have copied this one, but no, this one. No need to business area consolidation, company code to FM area, financial management area. Normally FM area is used only when you want to implement the budget management or the public sector management. At that time, in the PSM module, there is a module in SAP that is called the PSM, Public Sector Management, uh, Public Sector Management, PSM, Public Sector Management. Then in the public sector management, you make the budgets. Perhaps you have listened that every organization, even your country or the every country in this world, has the budget for its citizens, that normally prepared and then presented in their legislation body, and they approved that budget, and then according to that budget they start the consumption for the whole the financial year. So budget is prepared in the financial management, comes under the financial management area. So public sector management or the PSM module is the most, you can say, important if you want to implement the budgeting side of for any organization. Normally budgeting is just like an estimates, but now with the passage of time, SAP has now given the budgeting in many other modules like earlier it was not available under the cost center accounting, but now if you come to the cost center accounting, they have also given the uh, planning, where it is budgeting. They have also given the budget also manual, like here funds commitment periods. Perhaps they have not implemented, activated this one, but in the configuration side this is available. But in internal order you will see there this is the budgeting. You will see this is the budgeting. You can also implement the budget through internal order. You can also implement the budget with the help of the project system, like in project system in the financial there is a budgeting. You can also different types of the budget and so on. So this is a separate discussion, but the financial management area, the FM area, is used for the budgeting process of for your company. Many organizations do not implement the budgeting. They normally use the SAP functionality in the cost and accounting, that is the plan cost. So they use a plan cost as a budget side. So in controlling, we will now see in the logistic, we have created the plant but we have not assigned plant to company code. So we will assign the plant to company code. Create a new entry. Our company code is 1101 and our plant is also 1101. So this is the simple assignment of company code with respect to the plant. Assign business area to plant valuation area and division. No need to implement because we have not working the financial reporting with respect to the business area. Data comparison with sales area, no need. In the sales and the distribution, we will assign sales organization to company code. It means that we are integrating the SD and the FI module with each other because the company code is the component of the financial accounting and the sales organization is the component of the sales and the distribution. So it means we are integrating two modules. Position 11, sorry. This is our sales organization and here we will assign the company code 1101. This is we have make the assignment of two things with each other. Now we will assign the distribution channel to our sale organization. Make the new entry 1101 our sales organization and distribution channel is 02. Save this one. Then assign division to sales organization. Sales organization is again 1101 but and the division is also 02. So our division and the distribution channel both we have created with the same code and it will easy for us to learn and process the sales order in the future. Now system is saying please set up the sales area. So what is the sales area? Sales area is the combination of three things. One is the sales organization plus distribution channel plus division. When you make assignment of these three things with each other, then it will create, it is called as a name, it is named as a sales area. So system is saying set up a sales area. Okay. Create a new entry. Sales organization is 1101. Distribution channel is 02 and the division is 02 also. Back and then back. We have not created the sales office, so we will not assign the sales office to sales area and again sales group. Assign sales organization, distribution channel and plant means that we are now integrating the SD module with the logistic journal because the plant is created under the logistic journal. So we will create the plant, assign the plant to the sales organization. Sales organization is 1101, distribution channel is 02 and plant is 1101 again. Oh, sorry. So now we have integrated logistic module with the sales and the distribution sub module. Business area account assignment, leave this one. Material management, purchase, leave this one. Logistic execution, yes. Assign shipping point to plant. We have created the shipping point and we have created the plant, but we have not made the assignment of both the things. And this screen is some you can say is different from all other previous assignment screen. It is not a one-to-one column. It is sometimes different. First, you find your plant. For that one, press this find button, 1101. This is our plant. Where it is again. Why system is not for me? Okay, this is our plant. Now we will click here on this line in any place, and now we will press the assign button on top of this. Now system will give the list of all the plant shipping points that are created in SAP system. For example, I have created this one shipping point location 1101 city 1, but you can assign multiple plants, multiple shipping location to one plant. For example, if I have assigned this and I want to assign these two shipping points to my plant. Okay. One thing is that assignment of these shipping points to your plant, it does not mean that it will automatically determine in the sales order. There are some other screens in which the determination of these shipping points are configured. There are some other basic parameters like item category and the usage of the material and so on. So these are some other important things that we will configure, and then system will automatically determine the shipping point against one or more than one plots. So in the plant maintenance, there is no more configuration. So this is the smallest or the basic and the most important configuration for the SD module for further function in that one. After this, we will tomorrow we will discuss about the fiscal year assigned creation, because this is some a little bit different, and the chart of account, because in the chart of account there is need. Tomorrow we will discuss about fiscal year chart of account and some configurations like the materials, because when you create a sales order, definitely you will need to create some materials here. If I VA03, if
We're gonna check also. We're gonna check also the business partner configuration at all.
yes, we
Okay.
will also discuss about the business partner configuration, because without customer I cannot start the any sales order. Because if I open any sales order, for example, this is the sales order, you will see that most important is the customer, like the sold to party, ship to party, and along with that there is a material need to configure in SAP system. So it means that we must see that how the materials are created, how the business partner are created, and along with this, if we come to the right side, now you will see, we will later on discuss about the item category plant. Okay, quantity, where is the storage shipping points, document. There are multiple things which we will discuss with the passage of time, like there is a customer material number and so on. We will
Okay.
discuss with this one. So
Okay.
tomorrow we will
Yeah.
again meet.
Yeah. At the same time, please share the material by email when you have it.
Yes, I'll send you today the material sales and distribution book, SAPs, and tomorrow in the by morning time, I will send you the SAP server credentials, so that you can make the practice. I'll prefer that you For example, if I am creating the sales organization and the company code 1101, you can create with some other 4 alphanumeric character code, and the may create all the configuration parallelly with me,
Sure. Hmm.
so that it will make a practice for you and it will memorize for to you for a long time.